Coming up on NBA 2K TV, the dust has settled and we have our My Team finalists. We take you behind the scenes of the tournament, plus Spare the Beast and NBA 2K League news. And it's time for your top assists of the month.
Welcome to this week's episode of NBA 2K TV.
First up, we have our My Team Unlimited finalists.
Yes, and after last Saturday's tournament, we now know who the two players are who are going.
This is what we've all been waiting for, people. Drake's new album. The playoffs. Oh, yeah. Our guy Che is about to experience his first taste of the postseason. Will he find a new level and elevate his game when it matters most, or will he wilt under the pressure of increased expectation?
My main man, Che, no way is he wilting, okay? Che would never wilt.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up next, the Warriors taking on the Rockets. For the Golden State Warriors, sneaking into the playoffs by the slimmest of margins. But it doesn't matter how they got here. What matters is what they do with this chance. Rockets, Warriors, the
2K Sports pregame show.
Good to have you with us tonight as we watch the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Taking a look at the Rockets, as the #1 seed in the tough Western Conference, they enter this series with every expectation of asserting themselves and advancing to the semis. And guys, we'll get to see Che, one of the league's hottest rookies. In fact, Kenny, some people think he should be starting.
You know, no, I'm not gonna lie. I feel the same way. You think about this. Look at his per 36 minutes a game number. Who's putting up those kind of stats, Shaq? Who is putting them up?
I mean, I get why they're trying to bring him along slowly, but Kenny's right. It's not hard to question the coaches every time Chase brought up the blitz. Got to stop questioning the coach.
With the game about ready to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. With Doris Berg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And we welcome in someone who has been writing and communicating NBA. Hey, Dave. Warriors. Grateful he's back. Thanks, David. Now Golden State's starting 5. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Thompson is out there with Russell. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's prime time and at the small forward. Bill, hypothetically, 2-on-2, Steph Curry and Del Curry against Clay and Michael Thompson. Which family tandem wins?
Are they playing right now, or are we
No, they're going back in their primes.
So it's prime against prime.
Prime against prime.
I think
this is right in your wheelhouse.
I think Clay and Michael would win because Michael Thompson was really good back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't think Del Curry or Steph Curry could have handled him on the low post. I think if they were playing now, I think Curry's would be like 20-point favorites. They just shoot threes.
I think Del can still shoot.
I think Del should be in a team. They can't. The Rockets couldn't have put him in the corner like Ryan Anderson. I think he can still play.
And Jay was named Player of the Month again. That's now, Greg, twice this season. And what a year it's been.
And that just sums up what an impressive season it has been for Che, Kevin. Winning several Player of the Month awards is hard to do for any star in the NBA, and Che has done it at a very young age.
Cauley Stein kicks to Russell. Outside, Green. Thompson from long range. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Harden. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shot of the night. And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Russell passes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside, Robinson. 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Rockets are gone. 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The shot's good from primetime.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Thompson passes to Robinson. And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing, so if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Harden against Thompson, and the call will be against primetime. That's his first foul. So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 4. And it's Green, missing. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. No good from primetime. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
There's a dogged intensity with which Draymond Green plays the game of basketball. He will get to the space he wants and score it.
Primetime, the pass to Harden. Out to the right wing. Here's Harden on the wing. Trains the three-pointer. Harden's got 6 points.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question, Greg. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the shot goes in from primetime.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Warriors trail by 7. Cauley Stein at the elbow. And Bill, when it comes to NBA awards, some people have said voter fatigue is a factor. Would you agree with that?
No, I actually think NBA awards are in the best shape they've been in because people are afraid to screw up. You know, that with the internet and the accountability we have now.
Accountability, exactly.
And
there's nothing anonymous about it.
No. And we have really good numbers and metrics now, and I actually think we make the right decisions with this stuff most of the time now. I didn't really see any egregious stuff last year other than the one person who voted Dwayne Wade for second-team All-NBA.
You get a vote, don't you?
I do, and I take it really seriously.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
I really care
Our
about
name is
it.
attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also, like, when I wrote my book, I really relied on the All-NBA stuff. Like, they're a snapshot of what happened that season.
Good point. Outside, Russell. Here's Thompson. A shot off that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's prime time. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 8. Right side, Robinson. Second chance shot. In deep. Cauley Stein drops it in.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Westbrook passes to prime time. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And stolen by Russell. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. And it's Houston on the break. There's the lob to the hoop.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Russell looking around. Pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Westbrook passes to prime time. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 8. Bill, it's no secret that your heart lies in Boston. Just what was it like growing up in and around that area?
Well, it's definitely the reason I like sports as much as I do, because it's so sports obsessed. A lot of it is cold weather stuff, I feel like, where there's 5 months a year that just stink, and then there's 3 other months that, you know, it's just smoking hot and humid. And so the sports makes everybody kind of crazy because you're crazy anyway. But there's nothing like being in Boston when something good's happening, like Celtics making an NBA playoff run, or the Bruins making a cup run, or the Red Sox in September when the Yankees are coming to town, or the Saturday before a Patriots game. You can kind of feel it as the community of it. That's the difference between here and a place like LA.
It's formed you as a professional. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah. Now the pass to prime time. Got a piece of it. Six on the shot clock. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Here's prime time, started by Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, good from prime time. He hits both from the stripe. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's prime time. And it's House in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Warriors the rebound. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Bill, you wear so many hats, writing, producing, performing. You're running the Ringer, which is highly successful. What role satisfies you the most?
I would say working with young people and trying to help them get better. I think that's the coolest thing you can do, especially if you feel like you've done some good stuff and accomplished some things and realized some dreams. Like the next thing you could do is just do, can you help other people get to where they should be?
Well, a lot of this wasn't around when you and I were growing up. So what were your dreams?
my dream initially was just to write a sports column that people read. That's what I wanted forever, yeah. And then the most satisfying thing is just not knowing what's next, but taking chances and hoping things are going to be fun and work out. You have to have a good team around you, and you have to have like 6 or 7 awesome people that you completely trust who can help you do stuff, because it's impossible to do everything yourself, especially if you're trying to increase the scale of what you're doing. And I think that even works for an NBA organization. You know, it's not like one person running everything. I would say putting a good team around you is the most important thing.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Grizzlies came through when they needed him. He had 9 points, and he added 4 rebounds to his stat line. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they'll want to keep it going tonight.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. Right side, Green. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And the shot is good from primetime.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Thompson dishes to Russell. Cauley Stein in the post, guarded by Tucker. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Cauley Stein. Here's primetime, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul, unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Bill, you study pop culture. The 2K Esports League is a phenomenon right now, which is sweeping the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any esports league to succeed because people just love basketball. And you can feel it during the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden it's August.
Summer leagues are coming up.
Summer leagues happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Yeah, right. And Thompson kicks to Russell. Oh, good on the triple.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K Esports League just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes in basketball so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life. And for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they were tape delaying the finals. And, you know, it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just, I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Johnson is a rookie and starting at center in Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes.
And it was tape delayed.
And it was tape delayed.
My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title, and it was on tape delay in Boston. And I went to bed, and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me. And it's not even 40 years ago. So I think the other thing that really helps with the 2K Esports League is that these guys play 2K, the actual players.
Right.
They
care about it.
They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they can't go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation or Xbox
stuff
with me,
right.
with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online. And this is what they're doing all day.
The Rockets have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. That free throw good from primetime. And Bill, we were talking about how so many NBA players are playing 2K these days and getting to play online against people you don't know.
Yeah.
Can't see.
I remember my buddy Gus, who I played a ton of video games with in the 80s. The first time we could play online against each other was like a really pivotal moment in both of our lives. Sometime in the mid-2000s. It's amazing. You're in Connecticut, I'm in LA, and we're playing video games. This is great. We've arrived.
Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Murray's checked in for Danuel House. That free throw good from primetime. And Bill, when you yourself get out on the court, is there a play you try to channel or emulate, try to visualize in your mind?
You mean when I'm playing pickup?
Yes, yes.
Oh, well, now, at this point in my life, it's Davis Bertans. Is that how you say his name?
Yeah. Davis Bertans.
Davis Bertans?
Yeah, yes. By the way, what a great stroke. I mean,
I emulate all stretch fours and don't guard anybody.
Yeah.
That's who I am at this point in my life. I run from three-point line to three-point line.
You stay in the perimeter.
Yeah.
Don't tangle up inside.
My free throw attempts are 0 because I don't go to the line.
Just fire away.
And I want you to know I'm there to make an open jump shot. And don't ask me to do anything else, please. I'll set some picks.
Yeah. You are. You're a great screen
I'll set some picks.
You're a great pick and roll guy.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Both free throws good from primetime.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 15-point game. Outside Robinson. Here's Cauley Stein, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Cauley Stein hits them both. Rockets leading by 13. Thompson comes with the double team. Prime time. That one wide left.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Houston. Cauley Stein finds Russell. They get a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Outside Robinson. Bill, you host your own podcast. I've listened to it. I subscribe to it.
Thank you.
I love it. What do you make of so many NBA... We finished one half of basketball.
Kevin, thanks. Now, Jay, it's been a while since it was announced, but over the summer you did take home the Rookie of the Year award. What does that mean for you?
Finding out that I won was one of the best moments of my life. A lot of all-time greats starting out their careers with Rookie of the Year. So I want to keep pushing myself to get to their level. Just another step in the journey, baby.
Well, a great start to your journey, and I'm sure there'll be more great moments to come. Guys?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following half. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green and Cauley Stein are down low. Russell is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Robinson in at the small forward position. Stolen by Robinson. To the inside. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Draymond Green.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Thompson looking for an opening. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, the call going Klay Thompson's way as he takes it up with confidence. You love that about him.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Daniel House is checked in for Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Looney. Chris with it. He's against Green. Chris can't hit. Houston's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Kicks it out to Gordon. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Rivers checked in. Russell against Rivers. Outside, Russell. It's stolen by Green. Knocked loose and stolen by Chris. Rivers against Russell. Passes it to Spellman. Kicks it to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the call will be against Primetime. Here's Westbrook. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much. Shea, you all leaned on defense to get the win here tonight. Why were you so effective defensively?
I thought it was a great effort from all of us, man. You know, our defense rotations were sharp. We avoided getting caught out of position on most plays. So as long as we do that and close out on shooters, we're a tough team to score against.
Well, it was tough on the other guys tonight, and you all did that, so congratulations. Guys, back to you.
David, thank you as always.
Thanks, guys. This is game 1. Game 2 video will be uploaded soon next. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment.